From satellites powering GPS to space stations fostering exploration, our orbit is buzzing with activity. But there's a hidden danger lurking above us: space debris, also known as space junk. This growing cloud of remnants from past missions threatens the technology we rely on every day. Let's explore this silent hazard and its effects on our modern world. Space debris refers to any man-made object in orbit that no longer serves a purpose. It includes old satellites, discarded rocket parts, and fragments from collisions. Imagine millions of objects, ranging from tiny paint chips to bus-sized rocket stages, hurtling through space at speeds of up to 28,000 kilometers per hour. At that speed, even a small piece can cause massive damage. Since the launch of Sputnik in 1957, humanity has sent over 15,000 satellites into space. While many have been decommissioned, they remain in orbit as debris. Collisions between objects create even more fragments, a phenomenon known as the Kessler Syndrome. This self-sustaining cycle could make certain orbits unusable in the future. Did you know that there are currently over 30,000 tracked pieces of debris larger than 10 centimeters? Space debris can form in several ways: accidental collisions between satellites, explosions of leftover fuel in rocket stages, and even intentional destruction, such as anti-satellite tests. For example, in 2009, a defunct Russian satellite collided with an active US communications satellite, creating over 2,000 pieces of debris. Each new fragment adds to the growing problem. Satellites are vital for communication, navigation, weather forecasting, and more. But space debris puts them at constant risk. Even a tiny fragment can puncture a satellite's solar panel or damage sensitive instruments. Operators often have to adjust orbits to avoid collisions, consuming valuable fuel and shortening the satellite's lifespan. The International Space Station and its crew face unique dangers from space debris. Even a small object can pierce the station's walls, risking lives. In 2021, a piece of debris forced the ISS to perform an emergency maneuver. Astronauts sometimes take shelter in escape pods during high-risk situations. It's a reminder of how perilous life in space can be. Space debris doesn't just stay in space, its effects reach Earth. A collision in orbit can disrupt satellite services, affecting GPS, television, internet, and even financial transactions. Imagine planes losing navigation systems or emergency responders unable to communicate. The ripple effects could be catastrophic. To mitigate risks, space agencies like NASA and ESA monitor debris using radar and telescopes. The US Space Surveillance Network tracks over 30,000 objects in orbit. These systems help operators predict potential collisions and take evasive action. Did you know the closest calls can come within a few meters? Precision tracking is critical. Solving the space debris problem requires innovation. Engineers are developing technologies like nets, harpoons, and even lasers to capture and remove debris. Future satellites are being designed with deorbiting systems to burn up safely in the atmosphere after their missions. International guidelines now recommend minimizing debris, but global cooperation is essential for success. The Kessler Syndrome describes a worst-case scenario where debris collisions create an unstoppable chain reaction. This cascading effect could trap humanity on Earth by making space travel and satellite deployment too dangerous. Preventing this scenario requires immediate action to reduce debris and manage orbital traffic. The future of space depends on our ability to manage debris responsibly. International treaties, advanced technology, and better mission planning can ensure sustainable use of Earth's orbits. Private companies and governments must work together to keep space open for exploration and innovation. Space debris may be out of sight, but it shouldn't be out of mind. It's a challenge that tests our ingenuity and collaboration. By understanding and addressing this issue, we can protect the technology that connects our world and ensure a future where space remains a frontier for discovery, not danger. The question is, will we rise to the challenge? The answer lies in our hands.